So it is 6:31. We have a quorum. So we will begin. If Chris shows up in the waiting room, we'll get him on the Zoom. This is why I love the Zoom link. It works for all of us. So with that said, let's begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Let us move on to attendance. Everyone is here with the exception of Chris. Review of the September 2025 minutes. Did everyone have a chance to review those minutes?
Yes.
Good.
That we approve those minutes as written.
Okay. And I have a second with Patty. And all in favor say aye.
Aye.
The motion carries. Next up, Police Department report. We have Lieutenant Copestick here representing the Police Department.
So I have some statistics for the year and for the past month. Just some of our what we consider our major or violent crimes. From the month of September, we had 3 simple assaults. We had 6 burglaries, 5 were commercial, 1 was residential. We had an indecent assault, a domestic assault, and they were our major crimes from last month. I also have some statistics if you would like. From the these are our projected statistics from where we are right now in October compared to years past. There is some good news in here. Our officer involved activity, which basically counts everything that our officers are involved in and require a police report. That is way up. We're projected to be at 25,228 reports by the end of the year. Last year we finished with 19,517. However, arrests are down, but that's not a bad thing because arrests are down because crimes are also down. So we're projected to finish the year with 1,294 arrests. Last year we had 1,459 arrests. Part 1 offenses, which are our most serious crimes, they're projected to be down to 961 from 1,248 last year. Our less serious crimes, which are our Part 2 offenses, are projected to be at 1,284 from 1,380 last year. And if you add Part 1, Part 2 together, that's basically your crime rate. So that's how many crimes you have during the year. Some of these other statistics that we keep track of are incidents that involve firearms. It's not necessarily like an illegal firearm. It's just an incident that someone had a gun or we dealt with a gun was recovered, things like that. They are also trending downward. Where by the end of the year, we're projected to have 255 incidents that involved a firearm, where last year we had 274. Domestic violence incidents are also down. We're looking at finishing up at 452 from 549. Retail thefts, which is our biggest crime problem in the township, drives most of our data, we're trending down to finish the year with 668 retail thefts, down from 895 from last year. Similar to the gun arrests, we also keep track, gun incidents, we also keep track of incidents that involve people that are in need of mental health issues, and they are trending downward also. We look like we will have finished the year at 160 incidents involving mental health subjects, where last year we had 195. Now, our unhoused public assistance incidents are trending upwards. Doesn't necessarily mean there's more unhoused. It's just possible that we're dealing with the same person more frequently. For instance, we have a gentleman who is in Bicentennial Park here that we've been trying to get assistance to through our social service program that we deal with quite frequently. But we look to finish the end of the year at 203 incidents involving unhoused or people that require public assistance, and that's up from 175 from last year. Our drug and alcohol overdoses are also trending down. We look like we'll finish the year with 33 overdoses, which is down from 43 from last year. And our traffic details are way up, and we're getting out doing more traffic details in the township. We did 363 traffic details last year. We're projected to finish the year with 1,045. So that was a big increase. And because of all the traffic details, that increases the amount of traffic stops. Where last year we did 3,335 traffic stops, and we are projected to finish the year at 6,079 traffic stops this year. So crime seems to be trending down.
6,000 of those are in Cunnytown.
There's many in Cunnytown, not 6,000.
So can I ask a question?
go ahead.
So the overall police reports are up, but crime is down. So what are some of the reports that you're producing that are like, what would be the type of things you're responding to?
So the large increase in the traffic stops,
Okay.
that's going to drive it up. And then also the unhoused public assistance is going upwards. And then it could just be overall general calls for service, which don't necessarily fall into crime. But I think the big driver, if you look at the numbers, is that our traffic stops are up.
Okay.
So each one of those is going to add on to a officer-involved activity
Yeah.
that we keep track of.
Okay.
So that's basically where we're at with our criminal statistics from last month and for the year and what we're looking at projection-wise. I also have some community policing information, so you can see what we're doing in the general township and interacting with the community. Coming up on October 30th at the Colonial Middle School in the parking lot from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. we're going to do a trunk or treat. So we'll be out there. Everyone in the neighborhood, all the kids are invited to stop by, come over, get some free stuff. We're always handing things out. We also have an event coming up on Saturday, November 1st. This is a joint event with the White Marsh Township Police. It's a reference to the Down syndrome group that wants to interact with the community and bring awareness to individuals with Down syndrome. So that event's Saturday, November 1st from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's going to be held over at White Marsh at Miles Park, which is located on Germantown Pike there on Joshua Road. So that's some upcoming CPU events that we have. And some of the things our community policing unit was involved in September, as we did an event with the Love My Doggy Daycare, which is up on Butler Pike. We're very friendly with them. They invited us out to come help celebrate their 10th anniversary. This past weekend, we were at the Elmwood Park Zoo for a event that involved all the area police departments in central Montgomery County. There was 2,000 people that showed up for that, so that was good. We were there and made contacts with a lot of people at that event. We've also been involved with the Fall Fest over at the Community Center, which was on September 29th. Our community policing officer has been out to Colonial Middle School, where she's taught alcohol education classes to the kids at the middle school. She's been joined with Harmonville. She's been over at the Harmonville Fire Department doing free car seat safety checks for people in the township. And she was also at an event with the DART program, which is the County Domestic Abuse Response Team. They come out if you have a domestic abuse event where someone needs some assistance. They'll come out to the scene and assist that person. So we're always working hand in hand with them. So we were invited to their breakfast, and we sent our community policing unit there. And we've also been involved in getting donations. We received a donation from Dick's Sporting Goods for our new gym. We got a new gym in the basement.
Yeah.
From the construction. So she's been out there helping get us some new gym equipment down there because some of it was pretty old.
That's kind of fun. That's fun.
You could probably attest to it. So that's kind of just a general overall of what's going on in the department right now. So if you have any questions, I'll be sure to answer them. Go ahead.
Question. With the unhoused and the mental health, and you were speaking about the contacts, is that through the community side of it or you officers?
That's when we get called out on either a 911 call or we come upon it ourselves. Whether it's just someone that's seeking assistance, whether it's someone that's causing a disturbance, and then we get there, we find out they're unhoused and they need some help, or we find out they might have a mental health issue and need some help. And we have our social worker now, and we get her involved to try to get people help, as long as it's not a serious event where we have to take law enforcement action. So we just got to keep track of all the contacts we have.
Got you. But I'm saying that contact, I want to say the actual police, but it's the uniform.
Yes, the uniformed police officers. Yeah, the patrol officers.
Gotcha. Okay.
I have a question. For the domestic abuse, do you know if there's any group, any rescue group that helps people who need to get away from their spouse to foster their dog for them?
So we recommend everyone to the Laurel House. I can't tell you right now if they take in animals or not. I don't know for sure, so I don't want to give you bad information. I know that's a big deal. It's also a big deal with the unhoused. People don't want to go to shelters because they won't take their dog and things like that. We recommend everyone to Laurel House, and we kind of let them do what they have to do, and they make all the necessary recommendations and get people help. I think they would assist them in placing the animal if they don't allow the animal in the shelter. But I don't know off the top of my hand if they take animals, though.
There's a foster organization.
I know that the American Red Cross changed their policy because of disaster relief, where
Yeah.
people were refusing to leave because they didn't want to.
Yeah, I'm part
So-
of it, yeah.
You may want to reach out to the American Red Cross and see if they could recommend.
They usually refer to us.
Okay. How about the SPCA? Do they?
They would put them up for adoption.
No. The enforcement officer may know of resources.
All right, I'm just thinking because
I'm not saying surrender it to the ASPCA, but
I'm just thinking if there isn't one, that would be a really good organization to start. Not that I don't have anything else to do with my life.
oh my God, Queen.
Stop. But I'm thinking that would be a really good organization. It would be like short-term fostering for these people who just need to get back on their feet.
I know the military uses
Yeah.
some certain
Buzzy.
organizations for deployments so that the service members.
Yeah,
can
Buzzy
get the
does
dogs.
that, yeah.
I have to imagine Laurel House is a pretty good group, pretty big group. They've been around for a long time. I got to imagine if they don't have a place for the pets now, they've already been in discussion thinking about what we can do, because I'm sure
Okay.
this hasn't come up. So maybe that's someone you want to reach out to if you're looking to start an organization, and if they might even say, we've been waiting for someone to volunteer, and thank
Yeah.
you and welcome.
Yeah.
So
2 dogs later.
It won't be the first time in my house.
yeah, and they come highly recommended, not just through the police department, but through the county, through the
Okay.
DA's office and everything. They're a good group.
Okay. I'll check with them once the dust settles.
Anything else for Lieutenant Copestick?
No.
No? Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Old business, any old business that we need to revisit? Any new business that anyone wants to revisit or visit? Okay, Scott, you're up. Compliance report.
Scott?
The only thing I have tonight is I am starting to compile our it's hard to believe, our 2025 annual report. If there are things that people want me to include, please shoot me a note. Otherwise, I'll start to put that together so it's ready to go in December for our December meeting.
Okay. All right. Anything else, sir? No. I'll take that as a no. There we go. All right. Public comment. We have no public in person. We don't have any public on the Zoom. Closing comments. Once again, I thank everybody for taking the time to be here for these meetings and being flexible. Anybody else have anything they want to address or discuss or ask?
Well,
Glad you're feeling well.
go ahead. I do have one question. Scott, you just mentioned information. What type of information are you talking about?
So as a part of the Plymouth Township Code, we as a commission are required to submit to council an annual report reflecting our efforts.
Okay.
It was absolutely done when I took over as your solicitor, and basically what we did last year was we highlighted the hiring that we participated with and the various testing. For 2025, we've certainly had a number of new officers. We've had promotions. We've had new lieutenants, new sergeants. So I just want to make sure that everybody has the opportunity to let me know if they think we have done something that merits inclusion in our report. It's not a 38-page detailed summary of everything. It's the highlights of what
Right.
the CSC has participated in this year.
Gotcha. Okay. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't nothing personal that I should be submitting that I didn't know about.
No, it's,
No. I just, I'll put it together and circulate it for review as I did last year.
Okay, perfect.
and then we'll all look at it, and if anybody has anything they want added, then, that's added. But we all get to see it before it's submitted to council. That's a group project.
Gotcha.
Correct.
Anything else? No? Hearing nothing, I'll take a motion to adjourn the meeting.
So motion.
I have first. Can I get a second? I have a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. The meeting is adjourned.